welcome to this video. I thought I'd share a very sped up process of one of my latest illustrations. So on the right you can see the Procreate time-lapse. After scanning in all the separate elements, I put them together in a 4000 by 4500 pixel canvas in Procreate, keeping in mind Instagram's new picture ratio of 4 by 5, of course. And yes, the girl was also colored in Procreate since it was just a pencil drawing. On the upper left you can see the process of me drawing this little girl, and beneath that you can see a lot of the trees and bushes I painted for this illustration, and maybe also upcoming ones. I actually feel it would be a good idea to create a little asset library, so whenever I want to do a little scene in a forest, I can just use these trees and bushes and flowers I've already created. When doing the little bunny in the forest a couple of weeks ago, I really enjoyed painting all these trees and bushes, etc. with the Neocolor 2 and the oil pastels. Both are by Caran d'Ache. So I wanted to do that again, and I thought in general about creating a similar illustration, so a little forest scene. But this time I wanted to have a different color palette. So I vaguely had in mind to do a little Red Riding Hood kind of character, of a girl walking through the forest with a little basket and a red coat. And with that I wanted there to be blue and gray as the main balancing colors. And since it was still February and it had snowed in Germany, I also felt like I wanted the scene to be snowy. So the main struggle this time was for me to get the expression of the little girl right. I had started out without using a reference photo for the face, and I wanted her to look kind of slightly at the viewer, but I couldn't nail that expression at all. And then I tried over and over and over again until I finally caved in and just used some random picture of some girl's face in profile to finally get the features right. And after I had struggled so much with drawing the girl, I completely abandoned the idea of drawing a wolf as well, and out of pure laziness decided I didn't want it to be a Red Riding Hood after all. Yes, but when I put it all together in Procreate, I felt that something was missing, and that's when I decided to add a little bird as a balancing counterpart. And sadly, I didn't record the painting of the bird, but it was mainly done with watercolor, and then later on I enhanced the color digitally in Procreate. Again, I tried to practice to create a scene instead of just a very simple character drawing, and so I kept in mind that I wanted there to be a foreground, which is the little bushes you can see in the front, and then the girl being the middle ground and the trees finally being the background. Yes, so I enjoyed the art making process very much with this kind of illustration, and also the look of this illustration is really to my liking, and this is like, I like it when it looks like it's about 80 to 90% painted with analog materials. But working this way also brings the challenge of putting all the elements together in a way so they look cohesive, and at this point I don't really feel like I've actually managed to do that. But you know, as the saying goes, practice makes progress, so I hope in the future I will arrive at a process that leads to a very balanced and interesting scene. And I hope you enjoyed watching my little painting process, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Bye!